everybody, welcome back to Crochet by Landry. This week I'm just going to talk about a opportunity that I'm just going to take to regroup and revamp my market planning and prepping, and think about what I'm going to make next year in regards to some of the markets that I might be doing, how I'm also going to look for some markets for next year. I've already got one lined up for April, and that's a 2-day event. I'll talk a little bit closer about that one, a little closer to when it's actually going to happen. But I thought I'd just sit down with you and have a chit chat about regrouping my crochet business. So one of the things I want to regroup this over the next little while, over the next few weeks or months, is regrouping what I make for my markets. So trying to make more on plushies and less things that I know don't sell. Like, I don't sell very many hats or headbands, scrunchies, keychains. I don't sell too many of that stuff. So I'm going to kind of stop making those things unless someone asks for it, and kind of do it as a special order item versus making it and having it in my inventory and it just sitting there and collecting dust, as it were. So that's one of the things I'm planning on doing, is regrouping what I make for my stock for markets, and trying to make per market versus making a whole bunch of stuff and then being stuck with it by the end of the year. So that's one thing anybody else could do, is you can think about making your stock per market versus making it all once, and then next thing you know, you've got so much left over that you're not sure what to do with. So that's one thing you can think about. The next thing you can think about is finding your markets. And so I usually try to find them through social media, Instagram, Facebook, or even just on Google, punching it in, craft fairs, craft markets, and then obviously punch in the location of where you live, and then hopefully something pops up that you can get into. There's a few that I want to try and get into this year, and I'm fingers crossed that I will get in, but we'll wait and see what happens. That's one thing I'm also going to try and figure out, is how many markets I want to do and what kind of demographic I need to stick to. The demographic I need is families and children, because I make plushies, so that's more where I will shine versus doing things at like retirement facilities and stuff like that, because I don't make too much money off of those. Another regroup is that I want to take the time to develop more patterns. I do have a few on my Etsy shop. If you want to go check it out, I'll put it in the link description, in the link down below. And I also have it linked in my bio as well on my Instagram account. So you can take a look there. If there's anything you'd like, you can take a look. But I want to make up some more patterns for you guys and release some more, so you have more things coming out from me versus other things like that. So that's one thing I definitely want to do over the next few weeks, is to come up with some more patterns. So stay tuned. I've got a few in the works written down right now. I've just got to have them tested. But stay tuned for more patterns coming in the new year. Another regroup I want to do is being able to produce things quickly and being able to make different things. So trying new things and trying different patterns, not sticking to the same old, which I know do well, but I'd also like to try to branch out and try new things, because there's nothing wrong with trying something new, and who knows, maybe it'll be my bestseller. We'll have to wait and see. And one more regroup or revamp I want to say is my craft space that I have here it's in my room. I don't have much space, but it is what it is. But one thing I want to do is I want to maybe rearrange a few things and make some more space. And also put out more of the yarn that I use now versus what I started with. I started with using the size 4 worsted weight yarn, but now I tend to use more of the plush yarn versus the size 4 yarn. I'm also going to be going through my stock and maybe pulling out what I don't use anymore and donating it to either a retirement center or anybody who's a teacher who wants to teach crochet. Who knows? But I will be sorting through that in the next few weeks, trying to regroup and revamp and get ready for market season next year. But that's it for today. I want to talk about something quickly just for a sit down and chit chat. But don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button and the notification bell, and I will see you next week for more crochet fun. I also hope everybody had a happy holidays so far, and if you're still on holiday vacation, enjoy the rest of your vacation, and we'll see you next week. Bye, everybody.